Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to try some Play-Doh, but it's adult Play-Doh, it's calming Play-Doh. So I've been dying to try this. My sister sent me this recipe a while ago and I've been too nervous to do it. I was going to do it kind of off camera in case I completely fail, and then I thought, oh, you know what? Let's do it together, and if it's a disaster, it's a disaster, you know, whatever. I throw it away and I try again. So I haven't decided which essence I'm going to use. I've got a whole bunch that I bought, and I just need to see. The recipe does have a few suggestions. I'll just have to see what I have compared to what the recipe says. And just a note on the essential oils. I said essence, essential oils, which I didn't know, and maybe you guys do know. I went out and bought some stuff from Take-A-Lot, and I bought from Discount as well, and I bought from Clicks. Just whatever I could find that I didn't have, which was mentioned in the recipe. I just tried to get a bit of a collection going. And once I bought them, I went into like a body shop, and I asked them if they had essential oils, and they said yes, for humidifiers and for candles and things. But they're not for bodily stuff, you know. And I was like, oh, what's the difference? And she was like, well, they're not for, not human consumption, but they're not for skin use. You know, you can't use them on your body. And I was like, oh, okay, nice to know. And I quickly came home and checked these things that I had now spent a fortune on. Not a fortune, but you know, I'd spent money on them. And thank goodness they are for lip balms and body things and candles, and so you can use them for your body as well. So luckily I do have the right stuff. But if you are going to buy essential oils and you want to make any kind of thing that's going to go on the body, make sure that you buy the right essential oils and that they're not the ones that are just for humidifiers. So these are the ingredients I'm going to use today. I hope that flour is going to be okay. This is all I could find. Cake wheat. So I don't know, I couldn't find plain flour. I don't know what plain flour is. So this is what I'm going to use today. I'm going to make the spa recipe. I stupidly went and bought red essence, food coloring, and obviously like red isn't really calming. It's your blues and your greens and things like that. More so your blues. I mean, blue is known as a calming color. Red is kind of an angry color, but I'll try and put a very little so it maybe goes pink. I don't know that it's going to be very calming as a color, but obviously I've got my recipe, which is a calming recipe. I'm just going to use this old pot that I don't use. I've used it before just to heat up the wax in the little double boiler, so it's in a bit bad condition, which it's fine because it's probably going to get a bit ruined. So yeah, just be sure to use an old pot that you're not going to use again. Note to self: always read instructions carefully. I had it in my head that it was a tablespoon of sweet almond oil. So I poured it and was putting it one side, and I was just checking to see how much water I needed when I reread the instructions, and I actually needed coconut oil, not the sweet almond oil. So yeah, always read instructions. Okay, so in our saucepan we're going to add a cup of flour, one-third cup of salt, two teaspoons of cream of tartar, and then 1 cup of water. They didn't say whether it had to be hot or cold, so I've just gone straight from the tap. And now I'm just mixing it. We're adding our tablespoon of coconut oil, then we're going to the stove to heat. So we're just cooking this on a low temperature. Well, on the lowest, this is gas, so we're just cooking it on a low heat. I'm just going to grab my instruction. It says that it's going to be lumpy and that I shouldn't worry, and it is lumpy, and that coconut oil hasn't started to melt yet. So it says before the dough mixture gets too thick, add a few drops of food coloring. So I'm just mixing this, and I'm just going to get that food coloring so that I'm prepared. I don't want to put a lot in because I really don't want to. I don't want it to be too red. Guys, I really am not sure if this is going to work. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny bit in now. I really want to put very little. Like very little. Oh, you see, that's already more than I want to put in. I'm literally going to see. Even that's going to be quite dark, I think. Hot. Oh, this is a mess. I'm really having serious doubts. Stir it in well, it says. Oh, it doesn't look like theirs. Now that the food coloring is mixed in, turn up the heat and set your burner to a medium and stir continuously until you scrape the bottom. I just want to get a cloth. No, guys, no way. No ways. I don't know how this can be. This is going to be one disaster. They want me to turn up the heat already. This is like just a stiff mess. An absolute stiff mess. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, this is a mess. I don't know if my heat was too... It's on its lowest. I'm taking it off the heat. Okay, so I took it out of the pot. It said to take it out and let it cool for 30 minutes, and then I have to knead it. I'm going to just show you what it looks like. I think it's a mess. I don't know if you saw that, but it's horrendous. Anyway, look, I'm going to just keep going. I'm going to leave it to cool for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to knead it, and we'll see what happens. So it's been about half an hour, and I have to now knead it for about a minute until it gets soft and elastic. But I don't think this has worked, so I don't know that it's gonna work. I don't know if I need to do it on this paper. I'm not going to. It's just difficult. I mean, I suppose it's already looking better, but it does look a bit gross. The colour, because the pink didn't really go through properly. I don't know, it looks funny. This just looks horrible. it's not, I don't know, it's weird, right? Sorry, I put the TV on, I don't know if you can hear it, just some background noise. I've just got it on Walk With Me Tim. I don't know if any of you have heard of him. Him and his wife Gabby, they're in Great Yarmouth in the UK, and he does like hotel reviews, and they're actually doing a fireworks thing in Hemsby tonight. So that was last night. So they just do like a walk, just showing you the area and stuff like that, and it'll just end with the fireworks in Hemsby. So yeah, it's quite a nice channel to watch. He was just in Santorini, and yeah, stayed in a really nice hotel in Santorini and in a really cheap hotel, and even the cheap hotel was really nice. So yeah, if you guys want to have a look, search Walk With Me Tim. It's quite a nice channel. I'm going to put the essential oils in it now, because I think it's probably about as elastic as it's going to get. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so it is time for the essence, essential oil. So the picture, I mean, it just says add it, but I've seen on her, she has like little pictures. So she's stuck like holes. So I'm going to be using frankincense, 4 drops of frankincense, 4 drops of sweet orange, 4 drops of lavender, and then 4 drops of cedarwood. And this is then one of the spa recipes. So yeah, just into each one of these holes I'm going to drop some essence, some essential oil, 4 of each. Four of each, and now I'm going to knead again. To try and get those all mixed through the entire batch of dough. Ooh, that is strong. Yeah. I hope that smell doesn't stay too long. That is really strong. But I'm sure as I knead it through, it'll, I'm sure it'll actually like even out. I don't know, I mean, like, I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but it's better than I thought. Didn't think I'd even get to this point with it. I thought it was just going to be a complete mess. I mean, it's okay. I just think it probably would have been better blue. This pink is just feeling weird. It kind of feels like a slab of meat. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. You see now, I'm assuming I'm supposed to be able to get rid of all these little things. Does it kind of look like a brain? I know what a brain looks like. It doesn't look like a brain, but it kind of makes me think of a brain. So here it is, guys. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think that this is actually right, or if you saw blatantly that I had done something wrong. If any of you have actually made something like this before, then tell me what I've done wrong. or tell me if this is right, because I honestly don't know what it's supposed to look like or feel like. So yeah, please will you give it a thumbs up. It does help with YouTube's algorithms, and yeah, please consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, if you think anyone might be interested in this channel, maybe just share. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.